Hey everyone, hi, and welcome to the session. It's Thursday again, and we are here with the resume preparation session by 360DigiTMG. Like always, on every Thursday, we have this session. So, while you're watching this video on YouTube, please subscribe to our YouTube channel and like this video. And also, if you like it, do share within your peer group, right? So let's start with our resume preparation session today. So what's the topic for today? Basically, today we are making a comprehensive resume preparation session. Of course, that includes everything, how your proper resume formatting should look like. Every single time we come up with some or the other content. Now, most of the part have been covered. Now, if you think that you need that knowledge very fast, of course, you can watch the previous videos and you'll have access to that knowledge. Now, talking about resume, we all know what resume is, right? Probably you're trying to make one. That's the reason you're here, right? So, when we know what is resume and we all know why it is important, let's just talk about it in a bit detail. It serves as a first impression. Now, you haven't seen your recruiter, nor your recruiter has seen you. But at the very same time, your resume that you make serves as a first impression that you make on that recruiter. You don't want it to be bad, right? Exactly. So you need to make your resume really, really good. Now, it's a screening tool. Now think of it. A recruiter wants a candidate. Now, your resume will serve as a screening tool. He will choose only those people that he require, right? Or you will be applying to those companies only that you are interested in. So again, based on the qualification that you have mentioned, based on the tools that you have mentioned that you know, hard skills, soft skills, everything included, right? So it will serve as an screening tool. Now, it showcases qualifications. Yes, your hard-earned qualification, right? Of course, we will be talking about that too. Customization. Resume, once you customize based on the demand, based on the job description of a company, really serves the purpose, right? You can customize your resume. Job matching. Now, as we discussed before too, and now we are discussing the same, that your recruiter, if he wants a person who knows certain skills and you want to be in that job where you can use your skills properly, right? And probably in a really, really good way, right? So it is used for job matching too. Now, it's efficient communication. It's really a method of efficient communication. We all have seen, right? Written verbal communication. Exactly. Now think of it. If you are able to write your resume in a proper way, this just means you are able to communicate effectively in your 1, 2, or 3 pages, right? That makes a difference. We'll come to it, right? Now, interview selection. It actually guarantees interview selection to that job that you really want to have, right? If you are making your resume properly, it can guarantee that, right? Exactly. Now, resume, it's important because it demonstrates professionalism, attention to detail, and of course, effective communication skills. We already discussed that, right? Professionalism, what colors do you use? What are the icons you're using? Attention to detail, are you making any spelling mistake? Or are you making any blunder in your resume? Probably different font size or different font you are using. Are you making that blunder? That you need to see, of course. Now, what it should have, what a good resume should have. First, contact information, professional summary. We want that. It should have skills, both technical and soft skills. Yes, we'll go back to all these things, right? We'll go forward to it. So, education, certifications, different projects that you have done, awards and achievements, etc. Now, here we compare two people. One is Mr. ABC that has done the same course from any other institute, or there is Mr. 360DigiTMG who did his course from 360DigiTMG, of course. Now, for comparison purpose, let's talk about both of them. If we talk about contact information, Mr. ABC, while making his resume, of course, he was not attending any resume preparation session, right? Now, Mr. ABC has put too less or too much contact information. Now, includes your city or everything. What will your recruiter do with that knowledge? Nothing, right? He wants you. So here, Mr. 360DTMG gives proper information, full name, phone number, email address, LinkedIn profile, and yes, portfolio website or link. Example, GitHub. We all know LinkedIn profile are really, really important when you're searching for a job. Of course, a really, really good LinkedIn profile. Yes, we will have a session on that soon too. Exactly. Now, portfolio website, for example, GitHub, we all know it's very, very important to have that type of profile, right? If you have portfolio, you can show your work, what you're worth, what you know, everything you can show, right? So, talk about professional summary. Mr. ABC has actually mentioned every vague and general summary, the same summary that he forwards to every company with his resume, right? The same summary, same objective, that cliche objective. Whereas Mr. 360DTMG curated it as per job description. What it means to have it curated as per the job description. He's writing company name there, specifically focusing on company when he's making resume for each and every job description, writing company name there, specifying whatever is needed. How to write professional summary, you may ask? Well, we have a video for that too on our YouTube channel. Please feel free to visit to that video after this, right? After the session is done. Now, talking about skills. Now, skills matter. Mr. ABC has put skills irrelevant to the job description and doesn't pay attention to the job description. Whereas Mr. 360 uses resume mapper of 360DTMG. Well, now we call it resume optimizer to compare the current resume with the skills required as per the job description and plug the gap. You must be thinking, how does a resume mapper or resume optimizer looks like? Well, this is how it looks like. And yes, you can visit this link and see how it works. So you must be thinking, won't you show that? Yes, we will go to that page. Right? Yes, I am here. Don't worry. We will go to that page and I'll show you how to use the resume optimizer. Now, talking about work experience or internship, Mr. ABC mentions no project, no work experience, or just dummy projects based on the data sets available online. The same data set that various people are using. Whereas Mr. 360DigiTMG mentions real life projects that he worked on during his internship project phase. He mentions internship experience he got at AI Spry, right? Now, talking about education, Mr. ABC mentioned marks and schools, college right from 10th standard. What will a person do with that? No, it's not needed. Whereas Mr. 360DTMG mentions his degree earned, major, university name, graduation year, and any relevant honor in reverse chronological order. Right? Reverse chronological order when we see the latest education comes on the top. Remember this. There's a golden rule to write education column or your experience, of course. Talk about certifications. Mr. ABC has no certification to show, whereas Mr. 360DTMG has various certificates such as 360DTMG blockchain enabled certificate, NASCOM certificates on Python and data science. Of course, those are Government of India certificates, State University of New York certificates, and internship project certificates. Talk about projects. Mr. 360, Mr. ABC has worked on dummy projects that are YouTube projects. I mean, come on. 55,000, 60,000 views on those projects. Everyone is mentioning that project. Come on, that's not needed, right? And it doesn't have a proper project format. Whereas Mr. 360DigiTMG worked on 2 to 4 live projects and used desired project format. He used ML Architecture Assistant to make ML Architecture diagram to club with the project format to enhance it further. Now, you must be thinking, what is this ML Architecture Assistant? I have no idea. Well, when I'll be telling you about Resume Mapper, we will be going there to the ML Architecture Assistant too. Don't worry, we all are here for you, right? Now, this is how the ML Architecture Assistant looks like, and this is the link to it. Feel free to visit to the link after the session is over, right? Now, we talked about project format, right? Now think of it. This is the project format that on the left side, this is the project format, the medical inventory optimization, the solid block, the way it is written is done by Mr. 360DTMG, sorry, Mr. ABC. And here, whereas Mr. 360DTMG has clearly mentioned risk modeling for renal post-transplant complication. This is project name, for example. He mentioned about client, business problem, business solution, technology stack, and business benefits, each and everything. Now think of it. If you are mentioning your project in such a detailed manner on your resume, won't your recruiter be impressed? Won't he have a clear idea that yes, this person knows stuff. This person knows how to write things. This person knows what is there in a project. It would be really good, right? Exactly. So, talking about awards and achievements, Mr. ABC has no relevant achievements, right? Mr. 360DMG has a research paper published in an international journal on the project he has worked on. How does it look like? Well, this is how it looks like. These are the project certificates or publication certificates of our students, right? This is how it looks like. Well, you can get that too. You just have to be in the top 3 of the live project. Yes, we are very serious about that. You have to work hard to earn that. You don't get it exactly. You earn that. You need to do that. Now, talking about resume formatting, we can learn from Mr. 360DTMG what mistakes we shouldn't make on a resume formatting. Now, you should keep your resume clean and easy to read. Use a professional font, maybe Arial, Calibri, or Times New Roman in a readable size. You should utilize bullet points for easy readability, use subheadings to enhance readability, be consistent with your formatting, font size, style, headings, etc., and avoid spelling mistakes and grammatical errors. Now look at it. Look on the left side. Mr. ABC has written it in this way. See this: machine learning, spelling wrong, font different, Python, P small. I mean, come on. Is he even a data scientist when he doesn't know how to write those things? Right? That's a big problem. Now, when we are here talking about all these things, we talk about job portals too. Mr. ABC doesn't update the resume regularly, whereas Mr. 360DTMG has got premium license. He gets notified every time there's a job, and yes, he has so much stuff because of the work he did that he gets that job. And yes, he has a daily task. He ensures that his resume is updated. Well, how do you make sure that your resume is updated? Well, you ensure that you have new learnings and you mention that in your resume, and you keep on refreshing your resume every time. Now, why do we need to do that? Well, recently updated resume appear on the top. Yes, you increase your chances of getting that job that you want, right? Now, we'll talk about our famous job portals. Here are some famous job portals, right? That you already know. Of course, if you don't know, you should go and visit there. See what are the qualifications required, right? We all have it covered. Don't worry. Now, a few Google search results. You can see There are the few Google search results, and yes, there are jobs available. Please search for them. Now, keywords for data scientist resume. These are some keywords that we mentioned. How to mention those keywords, how to write those keywords. Well, we have a separate session on that too. And we had one. You can go to our YouTube channel, go to the playlist of resume session, resume preparation session, and yes, you will find a plethora of information on that. Now, we have keywords for data management, soft skills, etc. And yes, talking about soft skills, again, I'll redirect you to the YouTube channel. You can go there, see the playlist, and yes, we have soft skills video there. Those are really, really good and will be really, really helpful for you. Now, talking about frequently asked questions. Now, there are some questions that are frequently asked, and we will leave you with those questions to ponder upon. Think of it. Think of those questions. Questions such as, how could you have improved your career progress? What do you worry about? Give me an example of your creativity. How do you feel about working nights and weekends? And are you willing to relocate or travel? Well, all these questions really matter. As a recruiter, yes, you need to, and as a candidate, right? You need to make sure that you are prepared with such questions. We'll be coming with such questions, right? Don't worry about that. Now, whenever you're learning something, you underestimate yourself, you underestimate your abilities. Well, Francis Young clearly says, don't underestimate your abilities. It's your boss job, right? Yeah. So now, talking about 360DigiTMG, you can contact us on this toll-free number. Feel free to contact us. We are here for you. And you can mail us on inquiry@360digitmg.com, or you can visit our website 360digitmg.com. We have offline centers at Hyderabad, Bengaluru, and Chennai, and of course other locations too. So while you're watching this video, I request you to pause this video and yes, scan this QR code so that it leads you to our Instagram page. Do follow us on Instagram. Do subscribe us on YouTube. And yes, do follow us on LinkedIn too. We have accreditation to international certification bodies like Microsoft, State University of New York, Future Skills Prime, Panasonic, and TCS Iron. Now, you must be thinking, okay, Bhupendra, I talked about your website. Why don't you take us there? Yes, I'll take you to our website, a beautiful website. Also, I'll take you to the resume mapper section or resume optimizer section, right? We need to go there. Let's go there. Now, this is how our website looks like. A beautiful, beautiful website where we have all the content present. You can read about us, right? You can see our popular courses that we offer. You can see the domain analytics videos or domain analytics courses that we offer. Yes, we have our differentiators. You can read about us. You can read what our alumni say. You can read our success stories, right? You can read their success stories. You can see their transition in career. Let's face it, many of us are here to do that transition, for that magical transition. And yes, make sure that you do that because we will be making sure that you do that, right? Now, our alumni work at different companies. Well, you can visit our website too to know all these things. Now, while you're here, we have so many things for you that are free of cost. We have mind maps for you. For example, mind map, if you see, are really good for easy internalization of concepts. You can go to those mind maps. For example, here, how to explore that? You can go to any one call, any one mind map. Yes, you can expand that, right? This is how it expands, and you have the ocean of knowledge here, right? Do visit our website. Now, let's talk about resume mapper. Now, resume mapper, if we talk about a resume optimizer, we call it, we talk about it's here in the learning resources. When you go to learning resources, you will see that we have so many things for you, exclusively for you. We have so many micro learnings happening there. Also, you can see what are the basic programs that we are having or whatever session we'll be conducting. right? You can see all these things. You can see about, we can talk about past session too. And yes, when you are here, you can read digital learning library book, AI design studio for machine learning. Yes, we used to call it ML architecture assistant, the same thing. You can do data skills assessment, of course. Here it is, the resume optimization hub, the resume optimizer, right? Now, this is how the resume optimizer looks like. You must be thinking, why is that even needed? Well, just to tell you that it is really very important to make your resume ATS friendly. How do we do that? We do that here in Resume Mapper. You upload your resume, for example, we upload intern's resume. You can choose a file or paste a job description. We will choose a file and we can compare that. When you compare that, rather than just wasting time there, let's just come here. You get keyword matching result like this. Something like this you get. And yes, you clearly get to know what are the job skills required are missing in your resume and those are present in your resume. Now, you must be thinking, okay, I'll add that to my resume. Now, how to prepare for interview? Well, don't worry, we have it sorted. You just click on any one topic, right? You click on any one topic. For example, we have clicked on machine learning here, and you see there are plethora of questions on machine learning. Think of it, everything at one place. Isn't it awesome? Indeed, it is, right? Exactly. You can come here and get your resume sorted. So, this is about Resume Mapper. Now, let me tell you about ML Architecture Assistant. And of course, you have conceptual understanding and insightful learning here too, right? You can, again, you have learning maps, you have animated insight series, you have innovative project showcase, all those things, right? Visit our website and you'll get to know all the things we offer, right? Now, let me take you to the AI design studio for machine learning. Now, this is how it looks like. We used to call it ML Architecture Assistant. Now it's a design studio. This is a project architecture from end to end, right from data sources to the end user device, end to end. If you're a beginner, this one is for you. If you are intermediate, you have some intermediate knowledge or you want to gain that knowledge, how to make that project architecture, how an intermediate level person would make that. Well, you can go and see it here. Again, from data collection to the interface, right? Everything. Now, at the very same time, you have this advanced option too. You can learn how a really, really good data scientist will be in a position to make this architecture assistant, right? This project architecture using this ML architecture assistant. Now, think of it. You being a fresher and knowing how to make this amount of project architecture, this quality of project architecture, isn't this really, really good? Indeed, it is, right? Exactly. So make sure that you visit our website because we have a lot of things for you, right? Now, while you are on YouTube, as we discussed before, please feel free to subscribe to our channel. Please subscribe. If you like this video, please like and share this video with your peer group. Also, while you are here, visit to our playlist section. Now, why I'm asking you to visit the playlist section? Because we have every single day, we have new videos coming. At the very same time, you have ocean of knowledge there. You have playlists that cover domain expertise too. We know domain expertise is really very important, right? Visit our YouTube channel, visit our playlist. You can see soft skills videos, all those videos. You can see placement videos. Our students are getting placed like anything, right? We offer job guarantee in professional course in data analytics, in professional course in data science. And yes, we actually mean that. We have 100% placement record for those people who are actually doing 4 projects, right? 4 projects and 4 vivas. They clear it, and yes, they get placed. We have that amount of confidence on us and yes, on our whole company, right? So here, I'll take your leave. I'll leave you with some links, right? You can visit to our website. I'll just post this website in a chat box for that matter, or you can visit our website at 360DigiTMG.com. You can come there, use all these free material, and yes, make yourself in a really, really good manner. Okay. We'll meet next week for sure with a freshly brewed content. Right. Till that time, enjoy your time. Do explore our website or YouTube channel. We have a lot of things for you. And yes, happy learning team. Take care. Bye. Good night.